Officers are cleared of wrongdoing in terms of physical force, but that doesn't mean the chief says that his officers acted perfectly. News Channel 9's Jeff Kulikowski has been looking into a policy that discusses their behavior and their demeanor on traffic stops, and that's where we're told they had a violation.
Absolutely, and Andrew, it's about a page long. It's right about here. It basically calls for officers to be polite, courteous, calm in situations like this. And so I asked the chief specifically, in terms of officers Brown and Buskey, what went wrong with them?
Our overall approach to the call, the language that we use while dealing with the individuals, and that's the primary violation of the demeanor policy.
The chief did point specifically to this clip from Officer Brown's body camera with Moore on the ground being handcuffed.
You're an idiot, man. You're a complete idiot. Good job taking a ticket to a trip to jail.
Chief Buckner says he looked at the entire incident under three lenses: the law, Syracuse Police Policy, and Syracuse Police Department training. And that's how he came to his conclusion.
In summary, I have determined that the language and initial manner of interacting with Mr. Moore was not consistent with the policy or my expectations of how officers should interact with the public in a professional way, and for that, the two officers have been disciplined.
Now, the chief says while the demeanor of the officers was improper, they did as trained, gave instructions clearly what they were doing and why, and that in this case, Moore was under arrest. He says there are opportunities for improvement, taking into account if there's something like officer safety issues, they do what they have to do in his words, but officers, when they have time, they need to take that time, and that will be a point of emphasis, he says, in officer training going forward. Christy.